Imagine if I tell you that the export business works exactly like a human body, and even if one organ becomes weak, the entire system can collapse. Just like our brain controls the whole body, the brain of the export business is company formation and registration, such as business entity, proprietorship, LLP, private limited, PAN, IEC. Just like the heart pumps the blood in the body, in export business, the heart pumps document, commercial invoice and packaging list, shipping bill, bill of lading and airway bill. Pricing is our left arm because it gives power and strength. Export costing, per unit cost, freight and insurance. HSN code classification is the right arm because it gives direction by identifying whether goods are allowed, restricted or prohibited. Custom clearance work like the left leg. It provides balance to the entire process. Logistic is the right leg. It enables movement and makes export actually happen. Freight forwarder or CHA. Market and product research and finding buyers act like the skeleton. They support the entire export body from within. Without the brain, nothing works. Without the heart, nothing flows. Without the arms, there is no strength. Without the legs, there is no movement. And with registration is the brain of the export business. The very first step is to create your legal identity. You need a proper registered entity such as proprietorship, partnership, LLP or private limited. If you are a beginner, sole proprietorship or OPC is the best option. If you have a team, LLP or private limited is preferable. Open a current account specifically with an authorized dealer bank so that the export payment can be received in foreign currency. Apply for IEC, Import Export Code. It's a PAN based and issued through the DGFT website. In India, most products are freely exportable except those in the restricted or prohibited list. Every product has an 8-digit ITC HS code which determines customs duty, export policy, documentation and restriction. For market research and buyer search, use sources like DGCIS data, Export Promotion Councils, Trade Fair and Exhibition. Comment M1 for 20 useful website links. Sample pricing and Incoterms. Once you find a buyer, they will ask for a sample. Send a quality sample. While deciding pricing, include freight, customs, logistic, insurance, bank charges, ECGC, risk premium. Most important, Incoterms 2020 like FOB CIF. These defines the responsibility of the buyer and seller. Risk cover. ECGC. Exporters should use ECGC policies to protect themselves from buyer's default and country's risk. Export documents decide whether payment and custom clearance will be smooth or delayed. Some mandatory documents are shipping bill, commercial invoice cum packaging list, bill of lading, airway bill, certificate of origin, letter of credit, bill of exchange, inspection certificate. For agriculture exports, a phytosanitary certificate is mandatory. For shipping, warehouse, custom, packaging and documentation, you will need a freight forwarder and a CHA, customs house agent. For pre-shipment and post-shipment needs, banks provide packing credit. For raw material, labor and packaging. For post-shipment finance, up to 90% of invoice value. Packaging and labeling. Export packaging must be strong, moisture-proof and tamper-proof. Labels must include the shipper's mark and the country of origin. Export promotion benefits. The more you export, the more benefit you get. 27 export promotion councils are there, RCMC registration, MAI scheme, e-commerce export hubs, value increase to 10 lakh rupees. Exports are not just a business, they are India's growth engine. Let's begin exporting. In part 2, let's talk about export documentation. Documents, custom process, logistic flow, and all those small details that 90% of beginners miss. Export documents that every exporter must know from A to Z. Commercial invoice cum packaging list. This is mandatory for custom. Invoice includes product detail, pricing and tax information. Packaging list includes quantity, weight, dimension of the goods. Shipping bill or bill of export. This is the primary custom clearance document. Without this, no shipment can leave India. This is generated through iSCATE. Bill of lading for sea and airway bill for air. This act as proof that the goods have been loaded on the vessel or aircraft. Then Certificate of Origin, COO. For FTA and PTS country, the buyer can claim duty benefits in their country using this document. Payment security document. Bank guarantee, letter of credit. These ensure that the exporter gets paid safely. Bill of exchange, BE. A written instruction issued by the exporter stating the buyer must pay XYZ amount. This is processed by the bank. Pre-shipment inspection certificate. Required for categories like food, pharmaceuticals, chemical and high value item. Phytosanitary certificate mandatory for all agricultural exports. Now it's time for the left and right leg of the export. Customs and logistic flow. Custom clearance is a simple but crucial part of the export process. Business BIN, business identification number. First, you must generate a PAN-based BIN for custom, filing the shipping bill through EDI system. Next step, the shipping bill is filed electronically by your CHA or freight forwarder. Custom examination or sampling. A custom officer may take sample. Inspection here means verifying quality of goods, correct declaration, correct HSN code, compliance with export rules. Let export order, LEO. This is the most important step. Once LEO is issued, your shipment is officially approved for export. Goods loaded plus BL AWB issued. After export approval, goods are loaded onto the vessel, aircraft, and the carrier issues bill of lading BL for sea, airway bill AWB for air. Your shipment is now ready to sail or fly. Now let's talk about the 6 stages of export movement, our logistic flow. First is export haulage. Factory to warehouse. This is the starting point. Goods are picked up from your factory or godown, loaded into a truck tempo and taken to the freight forwarder's warehouse or the port warehouse. Simple. Factory to truck and truck to forwarder warehouse. Export custom clearance. This is the India's customs check. At this stage, Indian customs check all documentation, shipping bill, invoice, packaging list, whether the product is allowed or restricted, whether the HSN code is correct. If everything is correct, customs issue LEO, let export order. The government checks if the export is legal and valid. Now comes the origin handling, India's side packaging and loading. After LEO, the freight forwarder takes over. This includes sorting the cargo, loading the cargo into a container, sealing the container, moving it to the port terminal, loading it onto the vessel or aircraft. In simple words, India's side final packaging plus container loading process. Now the import custom clearance from the buyer's country. When the cargo reaches the buyer's country, their custom authorities check all documentation, taxes, duties, whether the goods are banned or restricted, whether the shipment data matches. Once cleared, the shipment moves ahead. Buyer's country customs gives the second okay. Destination handling means the buyer's country warehouse work. After custom clearance, the cargo is removed from the port, taken to a warehouse, sorted, prepared for final delivery. In simple words, unloading, sorting, checking in the buyer's country. And finally, the import haulage. That means delivery to buyer. Goods are loaded into a truck or delivery vehicle and delivered to the buyer's office, warehouse, store or address. In simple words, warehouse to truck, truck to buyers receive the goods. So the whole process is from the factory to Indian customs, container loading, buyer's custom, buyer's warehouse, buyer's address. That's the entire journey of export logistics. Today's is your favorite topic. How do you get export orders? Market research. Choose the right target country for your product. Decide based on market size, competition, payment terms and quality standard. Useful sources: DGCIS, export data, export promotion councils, Indian embassies, mission abroad, benefit under FTAs and PTAs. For example, if you want to export leather goods, EU and the US are top market. Finding buyer is not a rocket science, but it requires consistency. Try these channels like international B2B platforms, Alibaba.com, India Mart International, Exporters India, trade fairs and exhibition. Attend both as a buyer and as an exhibitor or supplier. Dubai Expo, GTE, IHGF, Delhi Fair, India. Buyer-seller meet organized by Export Promotion Councils. Attend regularly. India has 27 EPCs. For example, for handicraft, there is EPCH. Direct outreach. Search plus contact. Search on Google using queries like importers of your product in target country, wholesale product distributor in USA, product bulk buyer in Europe. When you find prospects, send a short sequence of emails including company introduction, product catalog, pricing and shipping options, certification and sample policy. Export pricing formula. It should be simple and accurate. Your export pricing should cover every cost from sampling to final payment realization. Our base cost is raw material, labor and overhead. Add export cost such as packaging, inland transportation, CHA charges, freight, air, sea, insurance if CIF, banking charges and ECGC premium. Choose the Incoterms FOB, CIF, DAP, DDP. Incoterm decides your liability and your share of the cost. Add profit margin 10 to 30% depending on product category. This gives you the final export price. Now select the correct HSN code. Search on IceGate or DGFT using HSN code plus product name. For example, 76069299. First 2 digit refers to chapter, 4 digits heading, 6 digits subheading, 8 digit tariff line. Now the question arises how to impress the buyer with your samples. Rules for sending high quality samples. Use high definition, strong packaging, include your logo, ship quickly, offer customization if required. Good sample is equivalent to higher trust plus better chance of getting order. Now comes to payment terms, the foundation of trust. Best options for beginner 30% advance plus balance before shipment. Letter of credit LC for large orders. PayPal Stripe for e-commerce export. Avoid 100% credit unless the buyer is fully verified and trustworthy. Bonus tip to build buyer's trust. Build comfort and safety for the customer. Trust grows automatically. For example, if we'll say my MOQ is 200 unit, but just for your first order we can start with 50 units. Also offer flexible Incoterms, FOB or CIF available, whichever is more convenient for you. When the buyer feels safe, trust increases, order increases. Part 6. This is exactly what happens after you receive an export order. Step by step, document by document, all the way until your final shipment. Save this. This is your complete export blueprint. For example, you have a product name ABC. Destination is Germany. Incoterms FOB Mumbai. Payment terms 30% advance and balance 70% before shipment. First step is buyer sends a purchase order, that is PO. Buyer's PO includes product details, quantity, price, Incoterms, FOB, CIF, CFR, delivery timeline, packaging standards and inspection requirement. Once you receive the PO, you confirm it by email. Now we have to issue commercial performa invoice. PI. The PI contains HSN code, unit price, total order value, payment terms, shipping terms and delivery period. The advance payment request is also raised through PI. The PI acts like a promise document. Now receive the advance payment. Payment come via telegraphic transfer, SWIFT, remittance into your current account or through PayPal for e-commerce export. For that, the bank issues a foreign inward remittance advice. Manufacture goods as per the buyer requirement. For example, buyer specific color, branding, labeling, box and carton specification, fragile or export grade packaging. Quality check and inspection. Some buyers require pre-shipment inspection, drop test, packaging strength test, weight and dimension verification. An inspection certificate is issued if required. Prepare mandatory export documents such as commercial invoice cum packaging list, certificate of origin if requested, insurance document for CIF, MSDS only for chemical products, phytosanitary certificate for agriculture items. Now involve CHA or freight forwarder. The freight forwarder or CHA handles vessel space booking, pickup from factory, customs processing, issue bill of lading, warehousing, container stuffing. You provide all documents to CHA for filing. Shipping bill filing on iSkate. The CHA files your shipping bill, invoice, packaging list, IEC, GST detail, LUT, bond if applicable. A shipping bill number is generated. Now, custom examination and LEO. Customs may inspect goods, verify labels, check HSN code, take sample. If everything is okay, LEO. Let export order is issued. This is the official approval for export. Now comes stuffing, loading and bill of lading. Goods are stuffed into the container, the vessel loads the cargo, the carrier issues the bill of lading. BL, the most important transport document. A BL includes shipper, consignee, notify party, vessel details, port of loading, port of discharge, container number, seal number. Now receive the final payment, your remaining 70%. You send scanned documents to the buyer, invoice, packaging list, BL copy, COO, insurance if CIF. The buyer releases the balance payment. Once credited, the bank issues bank realization certificate. Now it's your turn to courier original documents to buyer through DHL or FedEx. The buyer uses these documents for import custom clearance, payment of duties, release of cargo. Now shipment delivered to your buyer. Congratulations, your export order is complete.